Why is motivation important for an entrepreneur? Importance of motivation for an entrepreneur. Tough competition. An entrepreneur needs to face tough competition in order to sustain and make a mark in this global market. To cope with this competition, motivation is required at each stage of the firm. Unfavorable environment. Nobody knows what the future holds. One has to take care of the current economy and should be prepared for the worst situations of deteriorating economic conditions. For this, motivation and optimism is essential. To create public demand. Market runs by the people and for the people. To run a business profitably, it is required to create a public demand for your product or service in the market and attract as many customers as possible. To do this in the right way, motivation is required. To enhance creativity. Market always wants something new and different. If every firm offers the same product without any variation, then there is no point of preferring one brand in particular. To sustain, one has to be innovative. Add some new features in the existing products and services, make them more user-friendly in a considerable budget. This requires motivation too. To increase productivity. It is very important to take care of the quality of the product as well as the profit. People will always prefer a product which is cost-efficient and of good quality. So, motivation is required for increase the productivity. When you are running a business, no matter how many times you face failure, it is important to never back down. The start of an entrepreneurial journey is always tough, but individuals should stay motivated during those hard times and keep at it. It's only when a founder is spirited to take on the tasks for the day that his/her employees too look forward to completing their targets for the day. No motivation, no growth. Be it an early stage startup or a late stage one. For any company to scale, staying motivated is a key trait its founder needs to have. Lack of the same could have disastrous effects on the company. Deadlines are missed, employees begin to have a lackadaisical attitude, and eventually the revenue or growth is affected. Therefore, a founder needs to be more alert of his or her mood at work. Nitin Kamath, founder of Zerodha, an online-only Indian discount stock brokerage, said staying motivated isn't a difficult task for an eternal optimist like him. I also try to lead a balanced life, finding time for family, sports, music and traveling, said Kamath. Mentor and investor Rakesh Bhatia seconded Kamath's views and stated that motivation can come from various places. For your work to reflect an optimistic growth, you need to go beyond the work environment too at times. Remember that entrepreneurship is a marathon and not a sprint. Don't burn yourself out. Don't miss out on having fun, spending time with your family and friends once in a while, and sleep while keeping your eye firm on your targets, said Bhatia. A founder's strength. His/her team. The strength of a founder lies in having a strong team and to make sure that the team spirit is always high. Kamath opined that his own motivation level rubbed off on his team. I also make sure to constantly reiterate the long-term vision for the business to the team, make sure everyone knows their part, and grow inclusively, he said. While fun is a part of work, for most startups their work is fun, which keeps them motivated. At Clear Tax, they believe that it is their vision of simplifying taxes and compliance that keeps them driven. Every single time a client writes back to us with appreciation for our product or support, we know that we are one step closer to achieving our dream, and this is what keeps us going, said Archit Gupta, founder of Clear Tax. What entrepreneurs need to keep in mind is that even after a failure, regaining motivation is the key to success. While it won't be something that happens overnight, the trick lies in pulling yourself out of the situation, find solutions with the help of your team members and start afresh.